Hey Sarah, how have these past couple of weeks been treating you?
Hey Andrea. I've been quite bored. I'll be honest. Um, yeah, not working on the robot at the moment, which is kind of rubbish. And yeah, just waiting for this all to be over would be nice.
Yeah, so your robot is it at a shop? It's not at home, I guess.
No, no, no. My house is way too tiny for a heavyweight. We have a workshop now, thanks to our new sponsorship with Global Sign, and so yeah, she's sat at the shop at the moment because actually the weekend or the Friday that they announced the postponement even. We had a big build session planned that weekend for the weapon assembly, and but then Friday happened and they said it was postponed. So on the one hand, it was kind of relieving not to have that massive build session that was going to take up literally the whole weekend. But at the same time, oh, it's so deflating because
Yeah,
we've been working so hard and giving up so much of our lives to get the build done to this schedule. And then just, it's like the rug being pulled out from underneath you. It's just, oh man. Like, I mean, it's totally the right decision. I don't disagree with that at all. But you can agree with the decision and still be sad, I think.
yeah. I think considering everything that's going on, BattleBots feels so small, but for us, it was pretty much the biggest thing in our lives for months. And then
Right.
all of a sudden, it's just gone for the
It's
time being.
gone. And
Yeah,
not knowing when it's coming back as well, I think that makes it worse because you try not to be a pessimist, but there is that little part of the back of your mind that's like, wait, come on, just give us a date because it feels just it's not happening until you get that date. And oh, but at the same time, there's so much uncertainty that you don't want to rush it either, and risk people's lives. And oh, it's a trying time, huh?
yeah, and it's such an international event that personally, I would rather see it postponed further and still have all the same teams come.
Right.
Rather than doing like just US teams or something. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, when we heard that we were losing the Chinese competitors, I mean that was a blow. Because BattleBots is one of the times where we all get together and we don't see each other for the rest of the year. So, you really do look forward to the social aspect of it as well as the competitive side. And like I was really looking forward to seeing Elaine, Railgun Max. Oh, there's another Chinese one coming. I can't remember the name of them now, but yeah, Railgun Max is just, oh, it's a
Yeah.
beautiful machine. I was looking forward to seeing that again. I actually recently built a beetle weight that was inspired by Railgun Max. It's called Boop. It's like a little mini egg beater. It's like a little mini Railgun Max. And yeah, that's one of the saddest parts for me. It's just I was so looking forward to seeing you and everyone else, and oh, rug pulled out from underneath you. And
Yeah,
now
we
we're
get
stuck
to.
in quarantine as well, and you can't even go and see your local friends to make up for it. And wow.
So you run the shop posting group, and you're kind of trying to fill that void with that Scrapplebots contest. I saw that.
Ah, yes. Yeah, we sort of well, shunt posting has sort of been a bit of a staple in the robot fighting community for a while now. We just sort of we bring the light-hearted, humorous side of robots and make dumb memes and do silly things. And um but at
It's
the
more
same
Twitter
time
than
we yeah, and at the same time we've always been helpful. Like we've always said, we'll help promote events and content and stuff like that. Because well, quite a few of the people who run it like myself are roboteers, so like we kind of it's an extension of the community but part like kind of a pillar of it as well. It's where I turn to when robots get too competitive and too frustrating, and I remember the light-hearted side of them. And but we like to help people as well, so we thought, how can we do a good deed in this trying time that sort of helps everyone? And we thought, oh yeah, let's do a competition that includes everyone. Everyone's got recycling, everyone's got scraps lying around, and a £1 or $1 donation is something everyone can do. And incidentally, Jonathan Schultz from Team Huge donated £10 to cover anybody who couldn't afford the donation, which was really nice of him,
Oh wow, yeah, that's amazing.
as well as donating some stickers to the prizes. Um, And so we've done this competition where you build your favorite robot out of scraps. So you're not allowed to go out and buy anything. Obviously, you're in quarantine. You're not allowed to use any electricals, and it doesn't have to be a working robot or anything like that. It's just got to be a little scraps build. And there's 3 categories. We've invited kids to participate, and adults, of course. And the funniest entry to be in line with the shunt posting mantra. And yes, we got some awesome prizes. Will Bales has donated a Hypershock jacket. Adam
nice.
from Team Shatter has donated a Shatter scarf. Tony Woodward Photography is donating a Scorpios glossy picture. What else we got?
Nice.
Scorpios t-shirts. We got loads of stickers. Sarah from Team Monsoon has got a massive sticker bundle that she collected from last season, so she's donated that. We got a mini Donald Thump as well from Robot Wars. It's just so cute. It's so good. Who doesn't want a mini Donald Thump?
So the contest is not just for kids, right? Anybody can enter?
Yeah, anybody can enter. So the group largely isn't suitable for children as content goes. But we have a lot of parents on the group, and they're turning to us for humor because everybody's stuck at home with the kids, and let's not try and dress this up. It's a hard time for parents right now. And just look at John Remar's newsfeed, right? Seriously. But so we thought, get the kids involved as well, and kids love stickers and prizes as well. And we also thought it'd be a great way to raise money for charity, and we chose the Trussell Trust as the recipient. They are a UK-based charity which helps fight poverty in the UK, and in particular, they run a lot of food banks, a couple of which got raided in the coronavirus. So we thought they'd be a great people to get people to donate to, and so far we've raised about £100 for them, I think.
Wow,
from when I last checked. So yeah, that's really great. That it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's to a family of 4 or 5. That's that's a week shop. And these are trying times. I mean, food banks got robbed. Jeez, I mean, wow. So yeah, we're helping them out as well. So it's been good fun. We've seen some awesome entries. There's been a whiplash. There's been a little kraken made from sweet wrappers. It was so cute. On a tiny huge made from like a little cotton reel. It's great. People being creative, and it's passing the time in quarantine. So it helps everyone.
So speaking of quarantine, I know you have a little one at home, Owen. How's it been having to homeschool? I'm guessing you're homeschooling too, right?
I'm attempting to. I'll be honest, I'm no teacher. There's a big difference between having 10 minutes with kids at a live show or whatever, and talking to them about Nellie's insides and stuff like that, because they are exclusively focused on you and your robot, and that's my thing. But homeschooling is totally different. I have to teach him about things that aren't my hobby, that aren't necessarily my interest. Robots, right? And I'm not cut out for that. I'm really not. So I'm hugely relying on online resources at the moment, because I am not a teacher and I'm not going to attempt it. And I don't think any parents out there should feel bad that they're doing that. I think, this is a crisis. Do what you've got to do to get through, and don't let other people and their amazing Pinterest worthy homeschooling resources make you feel bad. If my son is learning history from Horrible History. We're watching Brainiac for Science, which includes blowing stuff up. I mean, he's learning,
like a win-win.
And stuff is getting blown up, right? We're watching BattleBots. That's engineering school, right? And we're just we're doing what it takes. One thing I'm very good at is the getting out for exercise. In the UK, we have been permitted to go out once a day, either to shop or to get exercise or for medical supplies. So I've been making sure we've been getting out every day doing that, because that's sanity saving. You need fresh air and you need to get out the house. We don't have a garden, which is difficult, but then we get out, go in the car park and kick a ball around or something, and just do what it takes. I'm not going to sit here and claim I'm an amazing homeschool teacher, but then I don't think most of the world are right now. Our workload just increased 300% as parents.
I think that's a great point you make, because when you go on Facebook and social media, you see people posting pictures of the moments they're proud of during quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't everything it took to get to that point, you know, and all the
Oh,
failures
I know, right?
that everybody's seeing. Yeah.
They don't tell you how your kid has made this annoying chewing noise for like 2 hours, or that they've asked you what time something is happening for like the 10th time in a row, and you're stuck in quarantine with them, which makes it worse. And there's no escape, and you just, oh, it tries your patience. And you know, like I said, I think people just need to get through, do what it takes. This is not homeschooling. This is crisis schooling, right?
Surprising, yeah. Yeah, one thing I thought is amazing is that you're in the UK, which is very far from South Florida, where we're at in the US, and things are just so similar. You know, we're going through almost exactly the same experiences. It's
Yeah, a
very
lot of
rare
the
to
world
see a
is.
situation like that.
It's yeah, it's terrifying, but what I hope it achieves at least is that people start putting their petty differences aside and realize that this is a time to help each other and like not be the word that Greg Gibson tells you not to be.
I think
we
everybody
know
can
we
catch
know
that
that
line
word.
at this point.
So yeah, I hope if anything comes of it, that's what comes of it, you know, that we'll remember the important things and remember to look out for one another rather than making each other enemies all the time, and bit of love and kindness and hugs. Speaking of which, I found a thing to hug. If you put Will Bale's jacket in a pillow, look, it's great. You can hug him. I was gonna
Oh, he
put some
hugged you
stuffing in
back.
the arm, well, but you can slow dance as well. The
To
real
say
Will Bales can't dance, so this is actually better.
it looks so real that it's kind of disturbing. It doesn't have a head.
I know. If
Head
you've
to
got
this.
some clever video editing, maybe you can put his head on it. I don't know. I'm not that clever at video editing, so I can't. But
Well, I'm glad
clever
Will
at
is
people to me.
comforting you during the quarantine.
I
So
haven't
far,
gone
yes, so
senile,
far.
honestly.
So I know
How are
you
you
said you're
guys?
not working.
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I know you say you're not working on Nelly too much right now, but is there any upgrades that you were excited about? If you're
Hi.
willing to share.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, well, one of the ones we were quite public about was we've upgraded to mag motors, basically to save weight and have more power. And yeah, testing those has been fun. We want to do more testing, but we can't because we can't go to the workshop. Um, the weapon systems had a good revamp as well. New clutch instantly improved it. Um, it's a shame that the Robots Live event that we took it to didn't show it off quite as well as I had. I mean, it showed off the power, but at the same time, we had the old Nelly chassis, the one that fought Deep Six, and it
Oh
was
wow.
slightly damaged. And you know, it wasn't optimized for stability, right? So there was a lot of backflipping and cartwheeling, as powerful hammers are wanting to do, and but yes, I can't wait to get a weapon test in with the new chassis and the new design, because it shouldn't cartwheel anything like that, because it's obviously much more optimized for stability. And yeah, I really can't wait to see that. But that's one of the things that's on hold, obviously, because the build's on hold. And I think when we have a date and you know the world's a bit less crazy, we'll definitely start again, because we want to start again. I think maybe it's the boredom, but the itch to build is there, definitely.
Well, it's BattleBots time. We'd be at the event right now, so it's just it feels so wrong not to be having that be like the biggest focus of our lives right now.
Yeah, it kind of leaves a void, doesn't it? I think definitely for me anyway. I was so intensely focused on this, and yeah, now that's gone. And because I was so intensely focused on it, it's left a big gap, left an empty feeling, I guess.
Well, it's the same for me, but these calls are actually helping a lot. I started thinking we
Hmm.
were only going to do a couple of them, and they've been so much fun. I'm learning so much about the other teams from the personal side that's not just robots, you know, because when we're at BattleBots, robots are the biggest focus, so all we talk about is robots, you know, so this has been really different and fun.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like I said, one of the aspects I was really missing at the moment is the social aspect. So it's really great that, you know, we've got the internet, we've got Skype and everything, and we can still chat to each other, because It's not the same as all of us being together, but it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah, it's a lot better than nothing. All right, Sarah. Well, thank you so much for taking my call. It's been so much fun to see a friendly face all the way from the UK.
Oh, you're
And
welcome. Thanks for calling.
good luck with your homeschooling with Owen.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it. Good luck to all parents out there.
Yeah, that's true.
All right,
Bye.
bye.